This morning, the modern parent with the cold weather comes sneezing, coughing, and yeah, those pesky sniffles. But here to help us beat flu season is Brent Elliott, recruiter for Kings Academy Preschool. Welcome.
Well, how are you doing?
This is a great time of year. I'm doing great. You know, everyone's excited to be around family and friends, but with that comes a lot of germs and everything too. We want to make sure we're being safe.
Right, yeah, and there's a lot of things that you can take into consideration.
Okay.
One of the most important things being if you are sick, that's okay, right? Yeah. Everyone gets sick. It's your responsibility, and it's your responsibility to teach your kids how to not spread those germs.
Right, because I think a lot of us push ourselves to maybe go to work or go to school thinking, I'm really not that sick, and a lot of times you aren't. Maybe you have a little sniffle here and there, but there are measures to take so that way you're not now infecting your entire office.
Exactly.
I'm sure. So what are some of those things, some of those good reminders? They might seem like no-brainers to people, but this is a good time to give a refresher to folks at home.
Right, so I think one of the biggest things too, especially when it comes to your kids, right, is to buy a few extra supplies for them at this time of year. So one of the kind of biggest things that they do is they go to school and they share crayons, they share pencils, they share pens, and that's a really big spreader of germs. So make sure they have a little bit more supplies packed, and that kind of goes for you too. If you work in an office where you think some things might be going around and you don't want to borrow from anybody else, just pick yourself up a couple of extra supplies.
And I'm sure you need to teach them good practices, especially if your kids are a little bit older and they're having that independence. Remind them to wash their hands and wash their hands the right way, even something as simple as that.
Sure, so we have them in our schools everywhere. It's the proper ways to wash your hands, and you can go online and you can Google these sort of very nice little pictures for kids, right? And it says the different steps of washing your hands. If you want to put those up in your bathroom at work too, your coworkers might need a reminder, but you know, you might not, you know, be most popular after that. But you know, and they're very easy to find. They're just the 4 steps of washing your hands, and it's really important. I think a lot of parents forget to sort of tell your kids when they do dry their hands if there's a handle afterwards, to kind of hold on to the paper towel, pull the handle with the paper towel, and then throw the paper towel away afterwards. Because I think we kind of wash our hands and we're like, okay, it's clean. Unfortunately, not everyone kind of has the same thought process as you, and that handle could still be pretty dirty.
You mentioned not spreading those germs, and if you are sick or your kid is sick, make sure they're not going to school or to daycare or whatever it is.
Right, and a lot of schools and daycares especially will have sickness policies, you know what I mean? So 24-hour symptom free, and that's nothing against you. And I think a lot of people take being sick personally, right? So like you're gonna miss things at work, or your child's gonna miss things at school. It's very minor in the, you know, grand scheme of things. You know, if you get even more sick and you don't take the proper steps, like getting enough sleep, your immune system,
a big one, right?
Your immune system really needs sleep. Vitamins. If you don't take a vitamin supplement, or your kids don't have vitamins, make sure they have like oranges. Get that vitamin C level up.
Yeah, boost that immunity.
Exactly, and then obviously proper sneezing techniques. You know, you teach the kids to sneeze into the elbow. And try to avoid the hands as much as possible.
Dabbing is all the rage,
right?
Still. So even if you want to incorporate a move into it, you know, hey, think of that when you're about to sneeze, and then of course get that flu shot if you haven't already. That's a big step that we can take in the right direction.
Exactly, and I think a lot of people sort of think that the flu shot's going to make you sick, you know what I mean? And really it's there to help you, and it's there to prevent you from being sick in the long run.
Definitely. Hey, it doesn't hurt to have that hand sanitizer attached to the diaper bag or in the car or
everywhere you can put a bottle of hand sanitizer. Do it.
Good point. All right, if you want to review these important modern parent segments, you can go to roadshow.com.